is, I think it's the 18th, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, October 18th. Welcome to the Grand Supreme News Channel. Guys, before I start, hit that thumbs up, share the video, subscribe. Very important news updates that's coming out. Earlier today, there was that huge protest. 2,700 cities. 2,700 cities across America. They're saying that there was millions, I think it was like, it's got to be over the million. They're saying that it's one of the biggest protests nationwide in years. And again, for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, it's the No Kings protest. All right. So, and to be honest, it wasn't that bad, to be honest. It wasn't that bad. Again, a lot of people were expecting like chaos and all that type of stuff because that's how we see them, and I mean, again, all the experience from 2020. Now, give me a second here. Let me see if I could find that information and just read it to you guys. So it says here, today, No Kings protest that's taking place nationwide and across the globe is expected to become the largest single-day demonstration in U.S. history, as millions are gathering in major cities. So that was earlier today. No Kings are estimating that nearly 7 million people took part in demonstrations across more than 2,700 cities and towns, making it one of the largest single-day nationwide protests in U.S. history. Wow. I look really dark, though.
I think maybe my...
It's all right. It's all right. As long as they could hear me. Now, guys, notifications were not sent out. I repeat, notifications were not sent out. Oh, cancel.
So yeah, dang it. Sorry, guys. Hold on.
That's a lot better. All right.
I don't think it changed for them, but...
Well, I couldn't see because it was really dark. Okay, so also, guys, what else popped up? Yeah, well, it seems like it was peaceful. It wasn't catastrophic stuff, but it did break the record. It seems like the most protest U.S. history. But the title is insane. So here's the thing. They also made a lot of money. And I believe with this money, it's just it's like BLM 2020 all over again. They need money for the midterm stuff. They need money for all that type of stuff. All right, give me 1 second here, guys. This was a quick one.
That is...
Craft. Give me 1 second here, guys. I'll be right back.
Spy?
Craft. Yep. I'm sorry, guys. Give me 1 second here.
It's a big bag.
I'm sorry. I had all these cards behind me. So.
All right, 29 likes. Can we get 80? Thank you, Chrissy. Appreciate you guys. Make sure, if you can, that you turn on all notifications. And also on the phone, since the update with YouTube and everything, and the update with iPhones, a lot of people have their notifications turned off, specifically on their phones. So make sure that your phones have that. And really, he's just talking, like right now, about the No Kings No King's Day. Broke a record. Hi, Mr. Curio.
All right, Lewis is back. Okay, so so that's one of the breaking news there. That's one of the breaking news. Hey guys, how you doing? And someone said a nothing burger. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. Again, that protest was not that bad. It wasn't that bad.
As far as like riots and protests and things like that.
But also, these Republican states, they had National Guards on standby. So again,
they have more control.
Who?
Red states.
Yeah. So again, New York. I mean, Times Square. That was packed. There was so much people in Times Square, New York, and a lot of people there were waving. They were waving the Palestinian flags, and so I'm so confused with all this here. You know, it's supposed to be no kings, but then you have all these different type of group involved in it. It just messed it up for a lot of people.
They're waving a flag to a country that basically has kings. Like, I know that they're not considered kings, but they technically are.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, like the Mid-Eastern. I mean, you got like the prince from Saudi Arabia. I mean, you got all them people. Those are like kings out there in those countries. They like kings.
And then they come here to this country and stupidity start waving their little flags and everything instead of being happy that they live in America where there actually are no kings except for the king, Christ.
Yeah. So look, here's the thing, guys. Trump said he was never king, and I don't know why people keep saying, look at that.
Yeah, we don't.
I don't know why people keep saying that no kings. I mean, it just...
Because they think in their mind.
Well, I know why, but...
You know, there's a thing I saw, and it was funny. Somebody said that President Trump, what he should have done is he should have dressed up like a king, and he should have just, like, gone outside the White House and just stood on top, like, where the little, what do you call it is, and just to mess with them.
Yeah. I mean, you know...
That would have been funny.
But here's the thing. The reason why is because...
It's funny because they see Trump as a king. That's basically what it is. Like, they say that he's not a king, but they've literally made him into a king without realizing.
Well, the reason why is because he's doing all these of National Guards, and they say that that's like dictatorship stuff, but it just is mind-blowing because he's just trying to help people. You know, I mean, again, guys, Chicago has been so bad. I know people that, you know, I know a lot of friends that were again from Chicago, and they say that it's bad. They call it Chirac. So the US president, he's nice enough to send in help. That's all he's trying to do, just bring down the crimes, trying to help the people.
Well, I think the issue is that these people don't know what a dictator is. I don't know how many times I see it in the comments on this channel of people saying that he's a dictator and this and that. And I'm at a point where I 100% believe the majority of the people don't know what a dictator is or know how a dictator acts. But there is a king. Like, if we're talking about a king, like a physical, you know, like a royal family kind of king, we don't have that. This is pointless.
No.
However...
Well, the UK.
Yeah. However, we do have a king, and that's Jesus Christ. And no matter how much people protest that, he ain't gonna dethrone him. But yeah, it's just pointless. What it is, it just comes down to people who want to feel important.
But
they want the attention.
You know, I was thinking, I'm like, man, this thing is getting bigger and bigger. That protest was huge in Times Square, all over the place. And I'm like, man, it's gonna get bad at nighttime. But no, again, people went home like around 3 o'clock. I mean, Times Square was empty around 3:30. It was empty.
I mean, there's not much you can do when you literally don't have a king and you're protesting about kings. There's only so much that you can do. I mean,
Yeah, so
I wonder, do they do that in the UK?
no, you can protest. Man,
Oh.
you cannot protest in the UK and say no king.
Isn't
I
that
mean,
crazy? Like, they do that here when you don't have a king, but they would not dare do that over in the UK where they actually have a king.
yeah.
And they want us to sit here and, like, agree with this. They want us to sit here and side with them. Like, what are you doing? Just go home, work, make some money.
Yeah. So in the UK, you cannot protest like that and say no king.
You can protest, but you can't protest like that. You can't protest like the whole,
Yeah.
we don't want a king and this and that.
I mean, you can't do that. You can't. Again, you know, in the UK, they don't play that. So they don't play. Actually,
because they have kings. We don't have a king. We're sitting here laughing at these people.
Actually, the UK, you can't leave negative comments because then the law enforcement is gonna knock on your door and say you left a comment that you said something bad towards the king, and this you can't leave negative comments. You can't do that.
Yep, just like with TV. You know that like they have a whole situation with TV in the UK. Like here, you can watch whatever you want.
Yeah.
But in the UK, it's like it's really harsh.
7 million. 7 million across 2,700 plus US cities participated in anti-Trump No Kings protest organizers. 7 million.
I mean, 7 million is a lot less than I thought it was going to be. That gives me some hope in America.
It says here it's one of the largest single-day nationwide demonstration in US history. Guys, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. So 7 million across America. That's again, you know, it's shocking. Never seen something like this. It goes to tell you that 7 million don't like Donald.
It goes to show you that 7 million people in America don't understand that we don't have a king.
But there's a lot of people that kind of joined the movement, but they really did it because they really don't care about this no king stuff. They just want to hang out, you know. But
Get out of the house.
yeah, but 7 million, that's a big number. That is a big number. There's a red light here, so give me a second, guys. That's unbelievable.
It's a lot less than what I was expecting.
I mean, at least it gives some hope to the left.
Who did the people counting? CNN?
Yeah, that's a good one. Look at that, 7 million people.
That is embarrassing.
7 million. I mean, again, you know, I mean, people are entitled to protest, but again, we don't have a king. But the reason why they do this is because Donald is sending National Guards. Donald is going after, you know, the illegals. And they also protested because Donald is going after Nicolas Maduro.
Imagine going after your leader because he's trying to make your life in your country a lot easier and better for you, and then sitting here and protesting about kings because you think he's a king, but he's not a king because in a couple of years he's going to be done and then somebody else is going to come and take his place. When in reality, a king isn't dethroned until he dies. Yeah. There's a whole family that has to do, like, that just, I mean, okay, to be fair, I would rather have this than to have all the other stupid nonsense that we usually have, and rioting. But it's just, my goodness, it's embarrassing how, like, 7 million, it's a lot less than I thought, which gives me some hope, but it's also embarrassing that 7 million people in America don't understand that we don't have kings. It's literally a pointless protest.
Mm-hmm. I think it was the mayor of Chicago. He came out and he was trying to boost up the crowd. He was saying some stuff that you know, we need to fight, and I'm like, not like that. But again, you know, you want to protest, go ahead. It was peaceful. It was all right. There might have been some crazy stuff, but it wasn't really bad like 2020. But the mayor said that Chicago is being invaded. Where was the mayor at?
The mayor said
Hold
it.
on. Where was the mayor at when our sleeping giant country was being invaded by 20 plus million? Where was the mayor at? Where was all these people at when 20 plus million, actually decades of these individuals coming into our sleeping giant illegally, invading?
Eating at their fancy restaurants, getting in their fancy cars, going to the club.
But again, you know, people want to talk about invasion, but no one says anything about Joe bringing in these individuals and letting the doors open and millions invaded. And that's the truth. Again, I'm not making stuff up. That's facts. That's the truth. That's the reason why, you know, Texas governor said enough is enough. He had to seal the region, the border, because again, you had the former leader refuse to do anything. And when Greg Abbott, the governor, was shutting down the southern region, Joe administration sued him for that. It's crazy. That was the true invasion right there, but no one want to say it.
Yep.
It's like, I guess it's true. God has given up people to reprobate mind. Nobody sees the truth anymore. Nobody knows the truth. We had invasion going on for decades and nobody, I mean, again, there's a few people that, but yeah.
You know, it's such a crazy time because in like fairness,
Yeah.
people who come to this country, yes, there is a lot of people who do things illegal. But a lot of those people come here to work and do better and truly love this country. And then you have people here that are just born here, so privileged, silver spoon in their mouth, and they're just like, I hate America. That's what I was saying. Somebody posted, they were like, he should do that. Like, she should have done that just for, to mess with them. That's AI, but it's so funny. So I say we should do a trade.
That would have upset a lot of people. I mean, upset a lot of people. So
That would have been hilarious.
yeah, I mean, again, look, you know, it wasn't that bad, but again, I want people to understand that he's not the boogeyman. He's not the boogeyman. Don't let your feelings get the best of you. Look, I didn't like Joe and his policy, but again, I prayed for the man. And you know, there was a lot of things that I liked about Joe, but again, you know, I don't let politics or stuff get to me like that, you know, and Barack and stuff like that, and Bush and all them, you know, again, Senior Bush and Clinton, again, don't let this stuff get to you. Don't let it get to you.
Yeah, and look at the bright side. If you don't like him, you only got 3 more years with him. And then you can go ahead and vote for the next so-called king.
Well, now I'm hearing that Gavin Newsom is ahead
Oh,
when it comes to JD Vance. You got JD Vance and Gavin Newsom, and you got these polls numbers, and it seems like Gavin Newsom is ahead by a slight bit, not much. Here's the thing. I don't see JD Vance being the president. I just don't see it. I don't. But I believe Marco Rubio will be the one. And the reason why is because Marco Rubio actually was involved in a lot of these peace stuff, and him being Hispanic too, that would actually help out. But again, he helped out with Israel, with Gaza, with Pakistan. He's the one that helped Donald too. Don't forget, this man is traveling all over the place. He's the Secretary of State, and he's the I forgot the other name. But Marco Rubio has a better chance of running for president. I do believe so, compared to JD Vance. JD Vance he's like 41 years old. He's like my age, something like that. But yeah, I just don't see him.
Isn't he younger than you?
Wow, babe. Make me feel old now, huh?
I'm sorry, I think he is.
Yeah, I think he's...
I might be wrong.
No. He's younger.
I thought he was in his 30s.
No.
Like late 30s.
What? Well, he's like, I think he's 40. Yeah, he's like 40 years old, right, guys? JD Vance is like 40 years old, right? Please don't tell me he's 39. Make me old.
I don't back Trump besides anything but prayer. And that's fine. You don't have to. You don't have to like him. It's okay to disagree. You don't know half the stuff that goes on behind the doors of politics. Oh yeah, there's a lot that goes on.
Hold on. What? Read that again.
We don't know a lot of what happens behind the doors of politics. I'm trying to oh my goodness.
Well, here's the thing. We don't know too much of what's going on behind doors in politics. That's very true. But again, this is why I tell a lot of people that we must pray for them. Look, guys, at the very end, enjoy your life. All right, there's going to be left taking over the House, the Senate, and the White House, and then eventually it's going to go to the right. You know, it's a back and forth thing. You know, it just, you know, in 2028, I believe the Democrats are going to take it. You know, and just enjoy life, but don't let politics just get the best of you.
And take a lesson from Jeremiah, from the book of Jeremiah, when the Israelites were held into captivity, brought into captivity in Babylonian captivity. What did God say to the Israelites? He said, pray for your enemies, because when a nation fails, the people fail. When the people flourish, I mean, when the leader flourishes, the people flourish. So that's the kind of response that we need to have. And as much as I did not like Biden, and I really did not like Biden, I still prayed for him, and I still didn't want him to
I'll be
fail.
back, guys.
I wanted him to succeed. King Trump 2028. Have fun, loot. Who's loot? Come back. 36 or older to be. Gotta be 36 or older. Yeah, you only got 3 more years with Trump. He's coming back, guys.
All right, Lewis is back.
Yay.
But guys, I also have a video coming up. Something strange is going on in Tonga. Oh, Tonga? It's
Damn it.
No, it's Trinity, and right next to Trinity you have Tonga, something like that.
Oh my goodness, I know how to say it, and now you got me confused.
Well,
I'm like second guessing myself.
Tonga, I think.
Yes, Tonga.
I got a video coming up. The US State Department just put out an urgent message to US citizens out there. And for those of you that don't know, again, a lot of people don't know this, but that's close to Venezuela. That is really close to Venezuela. Now they're saying to, be aware because of the holiday. Baloney. And again, it's not because of the holiday, it's because of war. Whoops.
Do you like Joe Biden? Your love auto pin, you give 1,000, you can use it, you too can. What? I'm so confused.
Oh, what's going on?
I don't know. I don't understand. Something about Biden, loving Biden, $1,000. Something about laws, I have no clue.
But anyways, going back to Trinidad. Again, they are sending a message. U.S. State Department. It's like a travel advisory. All right, so they are urging Americans to be aware of your surroundings, because I guess it's Christmas out there right now. I don't know. It's some kind of holiday or festival. But they're saying to like the end of 2025. I believe they are urging Americans to also be prepared for war. They send in the Night Stalker. I think that's the name of it.
For war in Trinidad?
No, U.S. send a Night Stalker to Venezuela. And then they send a warning to U.S. citizens out there in Trinidad. I don't know. I just feel like something's going on. I do believe that there's going to be a war.
Well, let's hope not, because nobody wins in war.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Let me see. I should have saved that. Yeah, your mom would have loved that. Look at this here, guys. Look at this picture. I don't know, where's that from? What is that, a Temple Mount? So, No King's Day. What is that? Hold on. No Kings. Oh, in Denver. So this happened in Denver. No Kings, Denver Speaker Joe, former Democrat, state Republican, tells me the estimated 25 up to 30,000 gathered in Denver today. All right, so I'm trying to figure out why again, what is that? I don't know, guys. I'm not from Denver.
Probably the state building, state capitol.
They made
State
it look,
capitol building.
well, they make it look like some kind of, some kind of mosque or something. Give me a second here, guys. We got some stuff going on. This chaos erupts at federal agent charge. Truly apologize.
Let me read it.
Hold on. You got to share it, but I need a GPS.
So share it on here?
Oh, you can share it, yeah. So that way we can read it later.
Do you want me to read it now?
No, because I need a GPS.
Oh. There you go.
There we go. Oh, yeah, you can read it now. It's 2.6 miles.
Okay.
Hey, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. I really appreciate it.
Chaos erupts as federal agents charge at rioters and bring one of them to the ground outside Portland ICE.
It's always Portland.
It is complete mayhem. No help from Portland police. Federal agents are handling it all by themselves. Local Democrats are. Well, that's not.
Man. The worst state is like, again, those regions out there, Portland and, the city of Chicago, those are like the worst region. I mean, I could never live there. I could never live in that area, to be honest. I live in Florida. Look, I lived in New Jersey. Patterson was bad. Newark was bad. But I think Portland and Illinois is like the worst. I don't know. It just, I'm not trying to be mean here, but it seems like there's so many antichrist spirits. It's just demonic stuff going on in that area. And then those people running it just, I don't know. It's just so evil out there.
Oh, so Vance is 41. Born in August 1984, so you're older.
Good job, Vance.
By 2 months. Not Vance. His mother and father.
Well, JD Vance is younger than me. I'm old. I'm an old man. Old. But my dad was into politics, and he was a big time Republican, and he was working at City Hall for like many years. They wanted him to run for governor, but mayor, but he wouldn't do it.
I miss your dad. He was hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it seems like that's all of it. Anyway, guys, we're gonna end it here. Oh, we didn't even read the comments.
There's not much on like this topic.
But hey, everything seems like it's peaceful. It seems like everything was okay. But Portland right now is going cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. Those people, again, man, instead of going home watching a movie, they want to be out there and give ICE agent a hard time.
People love being angry. Instead of just go out and watch a movie, hold hands in the park, go to the beach, go to the mall, do something.
I'll be right back, guys. Huh?
Should we end it?
Yeah. All right, guys, we're gonna end it here. I got a video coming out, by the way, but thank you so much for tuning in, and I got some more videos coming up, right? So be safe. God bless every single one of you. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, guys. Till next time later. Peace.